It's not hard to see that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier has definitely climbed to the top of the MCU's biggest hits. But even with all of the success, there will always be those who are not happy with what Marvel Studios has done with the MCU. One such person is the creator of Bucky's villainous alter ego, the Winter Soldier, Ed Brubaker. He was a co-creator for the character in Marvel Comics and has given a scathing review of how Marvel Studios has adapted his stories. In an interview, he said, "As the years went on, I started to just think, well, why am I not getting anything for this really? Like, how can we really get a thanks to or a credit, but like these movies are making billions and billions of dollars and it feels like we kind of got a bad deal." And I remember sitting there during the third movie and knowing how much they, like I had actually turned down this tiny little thank you check because I was like, this is an insult. I write these things and I was watching Captain America Civil War, and a plotline that I wrote for a year in my comic book about Bucky training all these Winter Soldiers, it was like their B plot. A lot of emotional architecture of this movie was like stuff that would not exist had I not written in these comics. It's ridiculous that being a co-creator of the Winter Soldier, I should not have to be worried about providing for my wife if I die. Like right now, I don't live a high life. It started to feel like this kind of hurts a little bit, to be overlooked this way. I know that they've made deals with other people that have had less input on what they do. And I just kind of felt like it just sucks. Some press, fans, everybody wanted to talk to me about the show. Aren't you excited about the show? And I'm like, I think I might be the only person in America not excited about this show. When I see the ads for the show, it actually makes me feel kind of sick to my stomach. So, suffice it to say, he is not happy with Marvel at all. While not all comic writers may share his view, although some, like Stan Lee, got to appear in many of the movies and likely got some money from the movies, his position is still an interesting one. While there is a lot of comics to pull from and many years of those stories to use from various authors, the original creators should have some pull or gain from the stories that are getting shared, because after all, none of these stories would exist without the original authors. But on top of that frustration that seeing your stories worked on for years get thrown out or thrown to the side, while it may hurt, he does need to realize that in a movie or show, you can only do so much. There is far too much to keep in mind, so they do the best they can with stories they are telling. But maybe this means that the MCU needs to begin to seek help and guidance, as well as giving a bit more credit to the writers and artists who created these beloved stories and characters over the years. So, do you agree with Brubaker? Do you think the original authors and creators should be involved in the MCU a bit more? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and then like this video and subscribe to the Marvelous Wave to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.